Hey everybody, I'm Haunted, and today I have a plant unboxing from my garden box, Succulents Monthly. And this box, I really enjoyed it when we did it back in February, I believe it was. And basically I wanted to get it again for this month because I have a birthday coming up in a few weeks and it's kind of my birthday present to myself. So let's get into the box and see what kind of goodies they sent us for this month. And I have had damage recently to my pergola out front. So we are here on the back porch doing an unboxing outdoors in the nature. It stopped raining. And here is our first nice little look inside of the box. Lovely presentation. It's a smaller box than they sent last time. So we may have a little bit of a smaller plant, but tons of good succulents come in big and small packages. So I'm gonna set this aside because it has our magnet that tells us what plant we're getting, and set the paper aside for right now to review after we reveal the plant. So we have our potting mix. And it says Succulent Blend Premium Potting Mix. Encourages happy succulents by allowing healthy root aeration, free-flowing drainage, salts and minerals to flush. Excuse me, I'm still trying to get rid of this cough a little bit. Ingredients are pumice, pine bark fines, Canadian sphagnum peat, and coarse perlite. Formulated for Succulents Monthly. I got this off of Cratejoy and it's $50 plus shipping. Nice little blend. Next we have our planter. Seems to be, if I remember correctly, about the same size as last month's planter. And I wonder what color it's going to be and if it's going to have a kind of design on it. I have a couple places in mind that I might put it. Here we go. Ooh, that's pretty. So this does have a drainage hole on the side here. It's concealed by the attached tray, but it does have a pretty good sized drainage hole right here. I might also drill one on the bottom just because I tend to like to do that to make sure it has plenty of drainage. And I feel like maybe the water could come out easier straight from the bottom instead of going out the sides. So I might do that. But it's a very cute little pot. It's a nice copper color. You can see it's kind of got like a shiny on it. Like a brown with a copper texture on it. Very pretty, little and cute, perfect for a succulent. And it's already time, moment of truth, to see what plant we got. Make sure there's nothing else in the box here. Oh, there is. So we got a stand, and I guess the theme that they're doing lately is plant holders with a stand, because they also sent us a stand in the Houseplant Plant Club of the Month that we got from the same company a couple of weeks ago. And yeah, so put it in the stand. Ooh, even more cute. Very cool, like that. And back to the moment of truth. What kind of succulent are we gonna get? Try to open it carefully here. Ooh, I gotta sneak a peek. Let's see. Get this rubber band. I'm getting dirt everywhere. I got a rug under my feet here, getting dirt on the rug. I'll sweep it or something. And I don't know what kind of succulent this is, but that's fantastic because I don't even know what it is. So of course I don't have one. And isn't it beautiful? I love it. A nice bushy little succulent. So cool. So let's take a look at our stuff paper wise and see what all it says. First, we have this little packet here. We have our tiny little Plant Club pencil. Then we have our tag to label it the plant type with. We have our sticker, which says life would suck without plants, and it's spelled like succulents. So cute. And then finally we have our adorable magnet. I always like to get these. The very first one I got from them, they didn't give me the magnet. I think they forgot it on accident, and I was like, oh, whatever, I don't want magnet anyway. But I do want these because it turns out they're super cute. I guess I thought it would just be plain, like have the company name on it and then be plain or something, but it's not plain, it's cute. Super cute. And it says Peperomia obtusifolia, and then the common name for it, which is radiator plant. So I have heard of Peperomia before. I had no idea it was a succulent. I've never had one. And I've never heard of the specific type, radiator plants. Super cute, love that. Very nice. And then the last item we have is our paper, and it's got a beautiful little illustration of a window with some plants on the sill and a little radiator there for the radiator plant, right? That's nice. And then we'll open it up, and our paperwork is super adorable. So let's see what it says about this cute little plant. So, cozy corners. Your new leafy pal is here to create a warm and inviting atmosphere, making you feel like you're snug as a bug. With its adorable foliage and gentle presence, the radiator plant is sure to turn that corner into a cozy haven where you can cuddle up and unwind. So grab a cup of tea, let the light in, and let the plant party begin. Peperomia obtusifolia radiator plant. About me. The name of this fun succulent is derived from the Greek words pepper, meaning pepper, and obtusifolia, meaning blunt-leaved. Native to the tropical Americas and the Caribbean, this variety is a prominent member of the Peppereaceae family. With thick, green, and fleshy leaves, it is a relatively small and compact plant, only reaching heights of 8 to 12 inches in mature years. By storing moisture in its leaves, this versatile plant won't retaliate if not watered on time. Overall, this is a fun-loving succulent that will thrive when given just enough attention. Care instructions: it likes to be between 65 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit with a minimum of 50 degrees, 4 to 6 hours of bright light, allow soil to dry between waterings. Care tips: to keep a bushy, compact look, prune away overgrown leaves and stems. So that's true of a jade plant as well. In order to keep the little bushy appearance, it actually helps spur on new growth to cut it when it starts getting long and stringy looking. And then you get lots and lots of new leaves, filling it out. Your peperomia can grow in medium to bright indirect light. However, adding a few hours of direct sunlight can help with growth. Watering needs will be affected by light conditions. If your plant is exposed to more light, water more frequently. Then it has potting instructions, and that is it. So super pleased with this box. I think it's really adorable. They always do really cute little plant cards for the information. Really cute little magnets. I like this. Really cute plants. And I like the planter too. I'm probably not going to plant it here on camera, because I think I will probably just drill the bottom of it, because I just feel like the water will be able to drain out even easier that way, just to make sure it has plenty of drainage. Because one thing I just hate is when there's not enough drainage holes in something, and then your plant starts to get rot. You know, a lot of times you can't notice it right away if it's down at the bottom, and then before you know it, I mean, certain plants, they'll still look alive, and then until you go and it just falls apart. One day it just all falls apart and then it's dead, you know? So I like to try and take extra precautions with that. But once I do put one more drainage hole in it, I'll plant this little baby in here. And as you can see, it's going to be super adorable. I don't think I even need, I brought my rocks out here because they look really cute with cacti and succulents to put rocks in the top. But I think this is such like a bushy little succulent that I don't even really need rocks to make it super cute, you know? So I'll probably just plant it like this, like just plain, and it'll be great. So really happy with that. I have 2 other boxes that came in the mail today, so stay tuned. We've got All True and we've got a witch/spirituality type box, which is the 4 directions box. Before I let you go, I thought that I would share, you know, I don't have everything finished yet, but I have made some decent progress on it, so I thought I would show you a little bit more of my garden that I've been working on, if you want to take a little walk with me for a few minutes before we end the video. So the first thing I wanted to show you is what I've got going so far on my fairy garden. That's my newest deal that I've been talking to you guys about. Oh, I can show you this update. So last time we did a plant unboxing, just maybe 2-3 weeks ago, I showed you this. This is my mother's, and I wanted to make it into a butterfly garden. And last time I showed it to you, all it had in it was the marigolds, and other than that, it was just plain empty and busted looking. But I told you it's because I planted all kinds of bulbs and they had to have time to grow, right? So this is the progress. These little small plant here, I'm not sure what it is, but it sprouted up from the seeds that were provided in the Beltane fairy box from Gypsy at Sacred Vibes. Then these larger plants here are milkweed, so I'm going to have lots and lots of milkweed to attract hopefully lots of monarch butterflies and other butterflies like them too. We've got the marigolds, and then this one here is a butterfly bush, and it was blooming, but the bloom is dying now. These white flowers on the butterfly bush. It's pretty small still, but yeah, still more growing to do before we get lots and lots of flowers going, but I think it's making great progress and I'm really happy with it. So that's just a little extra today. I wasn't even thinking about that. We've got some new growth on Mama Staghorn here. And this is what I've got going on for the fairy garden so far. It's still in progress, so like, don't be mean. These are my garden stones. I'm still waiting on like 2 more stones that haven't come in the mail yet, but these are the ones I have so far to decorate with. Then we had lots of rain, so this is full of water right now. See if I can dump this out. Oh, it's heavy. That's my mushroom from the Sacred Vibes box. And that's my little fairy house from that guy Rune that was at the Arts and Crafts show, the Shrimp Fest. So you can see right here, I've got a little baby hosta, a halcyon hosta growing. Halcyon. Then we've got day lilies are coming up nice. This right here is poppies, but it hasn't started growing yet. I hope it does. Then I've got that the wrong way. This is like fire lilies or something, firework lilies. It's like a big pink puffball. And if they actually grow, it's going to be really cool. But so this right here, my great grandpa, I never got to meet him because he died in the 70s and I was born in the 80s, but he made this. So part of family history here. This is from Red Carpet Studios, is the brand name. Kind of cobblestone look. Then back here, I planted a bunch of mammoth lilies and gladiola. So you can see they're just coming up a little bit right now. They're just babies, but that's going to kind of create like a background to it, you know, a background of flowers. So it's not just like the plain fence. Then we have, I took the violet out of this teacup one. I'm sorry everything's so dirty. It's because of the rainstorm earlier today. Because I figured the violet wouldn't survive out here, so I put my polka dot plants in it instead. Then this is also a piece of family history. This concrete planter, my great-grandpa, Daddy Mutt, he made this. It's from our old family farm. And got some beautiful plants in there. Then this is that one with the bunny rabbits I showed you guys. Again, I'm sorry it's so dirty. It's because of the storm. Once I get to rinse everything off, it'll be pretty again. We've got polka dot plants and a waffle plant. Then this is also made by my grandpa, Daddy Mutt, my great-grandpa from the farm. It's just like metal, but he made that because he was really into gardening too. I think my mom got a lot of her interest from him. She really liked him. We've got a butterfly plant, also called Sigonium, coleus, ivy. Then we've got, this is the autumn fern that we got in the monthly plant club with the dragonfly planter. Then I got a rabbit's foot fern here in this cute little jug. It's super cute when it's not dirty, you guys, but it's from Red Carpet Studios brand. Rabbit's foot, check this out. See the rabbit's foot on it? It grows these weird fuzzy things. Isn't that cool? I thought it was really neat. So I got that. Sorry, it's hard to hold the phone and like mess with stuff. Then back here, I've got a beautiful begonia. And then a little fairy planter here. See the little door with all kinds of nice, cute little stuff. And this is like a log with ferns, more coleus, and a blue angel hosta. And that's everything for my fairy garden so far. I have 3 more planters that I'm going to be putting out here, but 2 of them are still on the way in the mail. And one of them is another planter made by Daddy Mutt, but I haven't put it back here because the plant I'm going to plant in it is still on the way in the mail. So that's the fairy garden. Comment and let me know what you think about that. And then I'll show you one other garden. This garden is, oh, let me show you this. That's my beautiful caladium right here. Look at that hot pink. Isn't that nice? So this is still a work in progress. I still need to do a little bit more with it, but this is the one that I call my memorial garden, okay? And then I have one other garden I'm not going to show you guys today. It's one that I call the resurrection garden, but that one still needs a whole lot of rehabbing. So this one is, it's getting there. It's getting there pretty decently. So here we go. So this is, if you remember my story about Sweet Mary Time. This is her grave. Always loved, never forgotten until we meet again, Sweet Mary. And it's faded, but it has the date we met, June 7th, 2020, and the day she died, Mom's birthday, December 30th, 2020. And then this is a sign my mom had made for my uncle when he passed away in 2016. My mom's youngest brother, Matt, he died from cancer. And so I've got a little house plant here, rosemary, because my mom really liked rosemary. I've got some heather. My mom used to have heather in the backyard garden when I was a kid, so I thought that'd be a nice addition. This plant is actually really cool. It's beautiful miniature daisies, but they're just not blooming right now. So if it blooms again this year, it'll be really nice. This is my mom's turtle. And these are my mom's fossils that she found when we used to go take the boat out in the river to nearby islands. Some cool fossils. Then this back here is a dahlia, but the stupid grasshoppers have been chewing on it. And hydrangea. It's like a beautiful hot pink color I got from Costco last year. And I bought this because my mom wanted a hot pink hydrangea and she didn't get to have one, so I bought it like in memory of her in February last year. Grasshopper's been chewing on that too. Everlasting straw flower. And this little guy here is my mom's lemon tree that she gave to me years ago. And then right here in this dirt patch, I planted some amaryllis bulbs, so that'll be really cool when they come up. That is shampoo ginger that's growing. Coming back, shampoo ginger, elephant ears. This is my dog we had when I was a little kid, Brooke. This was in my mom's shed. Little Yorkshire Terrier. This is a Monstera deliciosa that I got at last year's plant show. And it survived the freeze. It died, but then it came back. And same thing with the shampoo ginger. It died and came back. And then these two are the last ones. These are my mom's Nile lilies, but they're just not blooming right now. They have beautiful purple flowers, Nile lilies. So I still got some work to do on it, but I pulled some weeds, I planted a few things, I made a little progress on the memorial garden here. And then over here to the side, I've got some alyssum. And some cute little mums that are coming back. I had no idea that this was a perennial, so when the freeze killed it, I thought it was gone forever because I never had a mum before. And it surprised me and started coming back to life. Isn't that adorable? Cute little purple flowers. So that is all my gardening stuff that I have to show you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you liked it. Let me know what you think about this box, and have a great night.